The morning was cool, the sky bright over Rome. Caesar walked through the Forum surrounded by senators. He entered the theater of Pompey, a place built by his old rival, and took his seat. One by one, the conspirators closed in. They pretended to plead for the pardon of a friend in exile. As they knelt, they drew daggers from beneath their robes. The first strike came from Casca, slashing Caesar's shoulder. Then came another, and another. Caesar fought back at first, until he saw Brutus. In that instant, he stopped. According to legend, he whispered, "Greater than at you, Brute. You too, Brutus." Then he pulled his toga over his face, and fell at the base of Pompey's statue, his blood mingling with that of Rome's past. He was stabbed 23 times. Julius Caesar, conqueror of Gaul, master of the Republic, was dead. Chapter 8. The Aftermath. For a moment, the conspirators believed they had saved Rome, but when they stepped outside, the crowd was silent, horrified, not relieved. The murder of Caesar had not restored freedom, it had unleashed chaos. At his funeral, Mark Antony delivered one of the most powerful speeches in history. "Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears." He showed the people Caesar's blood-stained cloak and named every wound. The crowd erupted. They burned the Senate houses and hunted the conspirators through the streets. Brutus and Cassius fled the city, and later took their own lives in defeat. The Republic was dead. In its place rose Caesar's heir, his great-nephew Octavian, later known as Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. Chapter 9. Legacy of a God. They called Caesar a tyrant. They called him a savior. But one thing is certain, he changed history forever. He reformed the calendar, created new colonies, forgave his enemies, and envisioned an empire that would last 1,000 years. Even in death, he was worshipped as a god. A comet appeared in the sky after his funeral. The Romans said it was Caesar's soul, ascending to heaven. His name became a title, Caesar, later Kaiser and Tsar, carried by emperors for centuries. And his words, his ambition, his tragedy, became eternal. Outro. The eternal lesson. Julius Caesar's rise and fall teach one timeless truth: power can build nations, but it can also destroy them. He dreamed of uniting Rome, and he did. But in the end, it was not an army that killed him, it was fear, the fear of change. The fear of one man becoming greater than the system itself. And so, on the Ides of March, the blades of friendship ended the life of Rome's greatest son, but gave birth to an empire that would rule the world for 500 years. Beware the Ides of March, for it was the day the Republic died, and the Roman Empire was born.